Imagine your body is a fortress. Every day, you carefully choose each brick, each food, to build it strong against the storms of time. But, what if I told you that some of the bricks you trust the most are made of sand? What if the very pillars of senior health you rely on were secretly causing your fortress to crumble from within? This truth is far more alarming than you might imagine, and it's happening right in your kitchen, right now. Welcome back to Senior Health Stories. I'm Harold. And I know that feeling when you follow all the advice. You say no to fried foods, you eat less salt, you pick the yogurt labeled low-fat, you believe the promises on the packaging, and yet, you still wake up to those familiar aches and pains. You still feel your energy draining away for no clear reason. You still find that the stairs seem a little steeper each day, and that pickle jar a little harder to open. It's not because you aren't trying hard enough. It's because you're fighting a war where you don't even know the enemy. That enemy is misinformation, outdated advice on nutrition for seniors, and deceptive, healthy labels. They are silently fueling inflammation and accelerating muscle loss, also known as sarcopenia, the very thing stealing our precious independence. But today, we're going to turn on the lights in that dark room. In this video, I won't just hand you another boring list. I'm going to give you a special pair of glasses to see the truth. Together, we will unmask the 5 most common traitors in our daily diet. And here's the most important part, the part that makes this video different. For every enemy we expose, I will give you the key to neutralize it. A safe food swap that isn't just another food, but a smart strategy to help you increase muscle mass, extinguish the fires of joint pain in seniors, and reclaim control of your body. Think of this as a journey of discovery. And at the end, your reward is peace of mind and true confidence. Before we begin, take a moment and let me know in the comments, are you feeling tired of trying so many things without seeing real results? Your story is a source of invaluable encouragement for me and our entire community. Now, are you ready to discover the first imposter? It's one of the top foods to avoid despite being found in nearly 90% of all so-called healthy breakfasts. The truth about it will make you rethink everything. I want you to travel back in time with me for a moment. Remember that feeling. That cool, creamy sensation melting on your tongue as you enjoyed a cup of fruit-flavored yogurt. It was sweet, it was convenient, and the label always promised low-fat, calcium-rich, and good for digestion. We believed in it. We gave it our trust, making it a staple in our journey to maintain good senior health. But today, as your guide, I must tell you a hard truth, that trust was misplaced. That sweet cup of yogurt is not an ally. It's a dessert in a very clever disguise, one of the most dangerous sources of hidden sugar that is silently sabotaging your efforts. The amount of sugar in just one of those small cups can be equivalent to a glazed donut, or even more. And that is a betrayal. When you consume that much sugar, especially without any fiber to slow it down, your body is hit with an insulin storm. But that isn't the worst part. What's worse is what science calls silent inflammation. This excess sugar is like gasoline on the inflammatory fire that may be smoldering inside your body. It's what makes your joint pain worse. It's what makes your mornings feel heavier. It's why you might feel like you're aging faster than you should be. And here is something few people will tell you, sugar has a terrible ability called glycation, or as I call it, the sugar coating of your body. Imagine sugar slowly caramelizing the precious protein fibers in your joints and muscles, making them brittle, weak, and prone to injury. You're trying to increase muscle mass, yet you are unknowingly consuming the very thing that weakens its foundation. It's a painful paradox. It feels like a deception, doesn't it? When you've tried your best, only to be betrayed by your healthy choices. But there is always a light at the end of the tunnel. And in the world of yogurt, there is a true hero. It is plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt. This is a true superfood. It contains double the protein of regular yogurt, powerfully helping to build and repair your muscles. It contains healthy fats that keep you full and help you absorb vitamins. And most importantly, it has no hidden enemy, no added sugar. I know what you're thinking. But Harold, it's sour and doesn't taste good at all. Trust me, you can transform it into a gourmet meal in just 30 seconds. Instead of sugar, add the natural sweetness from a few berries, they are packed with antioxidants. Add the satisfying crunch of a handful of walnuts or almonds, they provide healthy fats for your brain. And add a dash of cinnamon to help stabilize your blood sugar. You see, you aren't being deprived of flavor. You are being given back the power to create a meal that is both delicious and truly heals and nourishes your body from the inside out. Now, a very simple question, and I'd like you to answer it below. After hearing this, were you surprised? If yes, please comment with the number 1. If you already knew this, comment with the number 2. Your feedback lets me know that we are on this journey together. And now, prepare yourself for the second imposter. It's even more common than yogurt, and the truth about it is even more shocking. There's a golden rule in the world of nutrition for seniors, advice you've likely heard hundreds, if not thousands, of times: always choose whole wheat bread over white bread. It's a symbol of a conscious choice. An action that shows you care about your health. When you hold that dark loaf of bread, you feel you're doing the right thing, building a solid foundation for your body. But today, with all due respect to your efforts, I must reveal a scientifically clarified truth. That foundation you thought was so solid, is porous and systematically being eroded. The whole wheat bread you trust may not be your protector. It may be the silent saboteur. Let's look at the evidence. The first, most obvious issue, the glycemic index. Let's bring real numbers into this. According to charts from Harvard Medical School, the glycemic index of many commercial whole wheat breads is astonishingly high, nearly equivalent to refined sugar. This is proven, not speculation. It still causes those insulin spikes, which, as we know, are a primary driver of inflammation and make the agony of joint pain even worse. But that isn't the most damaging part. The most insidious truth lies in a compound that nutrition scientists call an anti-nutrient. Its name is phytic acid. Numerous studies, published in respected journals like the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, have demonstrated that phytic acid has a unique chemical structure that acts like a magnet, grabbing and locking up essential minerals from your meal. It prevents your body from absorbing calcium for your bones, iron for your blood, and zinc for your immune system. Think about this more deeply. You're eating a nutrient-rich meal with green vegetables and fish, but the slice of whole wheat bread you have with it is acting as a saboteur, diminishing the value of your entire meal. This isn't just an irony. It's a nutritional waste that our bodies, at this age, cannot afford. So, if science has pointed out the problem, does it also offer a solution? Absolutely. The solution isn't to give up bread, but to choose a smarter bread, processed in a way that ancient wisdom discovered and modern science has validated. Our hero is traditional sourdough bread. The magic of sourdough lies in its long, natural fermentation process. And this has been proven. Studies have measured and shown that the sourdough fermentation can reduce phytic acid content by over 60%, unlocking the minerals for your body to fully absorb. This process also breaks down complex carbohydrates, resulting in a significantly lower glycemic index. And if you want an even more optimized choice, especially if you're sensitive to gluten, try bread made from almond or coconut flour. They have almost no impact on blood sugar and are rich in protein and magnesium, a crucial mineral for muscle function that we are often deficient in. Now, you are no longer choosing based on the color of a loaf. You are choosing based on a scientific understanding of how your body truly works. That is real power. I know this is deep information. But I believe you can grasp it. I'd like to ask you, does knowing there is specific scientific evidence behind this advice make you feel more confident? If you feel more confident, please comment with the number 5. If you are still skeptical, please comment with the number 6. Every number you leave is a valuable signal. And now, prepare for an even more controversial truth. involving a golden drink that we all cherish. Let's continue. Let's paint a perfect picture together, a sun-drenched garden, branches heavy with plump oranges and crisp red apples, all the essence of the earth. Then, someone brings you a glass and says, "Here, we have distilled all the goodness of that garden into this glass for you." That glass of fruit juice looks so pure. So natural. It feels like you're drinking health itself. But today, I must show you a crack in that perfect picture, one invisible to the naked eye. Because in that distillation process, they took away the very soul of the fruit, the most precious thing designed to protect you. And what's left in that glass is no longer a healthy drink. It is a perfectly disguised sugar bomb. The soul of the fruit I'm referring to is fiber. Imagine the sugar in fruit is like a Formula One race car. And the fiber is its braking system and safety airbags. When you eat an apple, you get both the car and the brakes. Your body absorbs the energy slowly, safely, and under control. But when you drink a glass of apple juice, you've thrown away the entire braking system. You are sending a brakeless race car hurtling straight into your bloodstream. The result is a massive blood sugar shock, forcing your pancreas into overdrive and triggering a cascade of silent inflammation throughout your body. And here is the science I need you to hear. The main sugar in fruit is fructose. Without fiber, fructose is shuttled directly to your liver. Studies from top medical institutions, such as analyses published in the British Medical Journal, BMJ, have consistently warned of the link between high consumption of liquid fructose and the risk of non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, NAFLD, a condition that is becoming alarmingly common. Let's make a simple comparison. To get 1 glass of orange juice, you need 3 to 4 oranges. You can drink that glass in 30 seconds. But I ask you, could you eat 4 whole oranges in 30 seconds? Of course not. Your body's natural fullness signals would stop you long before you could. The juice has robbed you of this critical safety signal. So, what is the safe and wise way to enjoy the essence of fruit? The undisputed hero is the whole fruit itself. Eat an apple. Peel an orange. Enjoy the complete package that nature intended, including the precious fiber. But if you still desire a drink, there is a far superior solution, a smoothie. When you make a smoothie, you blend the entire fruit, retaining all the fiber. You still get a cool, refreshing drink, but it's a drink that comes with its brakes and airbags intact. And here is how to turn it into a health superweapon. Add a scoop of Greek yogurt for protein, or a small piece of avocado for healthy fats, into the blender. Instantly, you've transformed a simple drink into a complete mini-meal that stabilizes blood sugar, nourishes your muscles, and provides sustained energy. Now that is a wise choice. Now, an honest question. Are you someone who has a daily fruit juice habit? If yes, let me know by commenting with the number 7. If no, comment with the number 8. Don't worry, this isn't for judgment. This is for our collective awareness. But the next imposter is even more subtle. It isn't sweet. It doesn't come from fruit. It hides in nearly every meal we cook each day, right inside your bottle of cooking oil. Let's uncover it together. Think of our body as the most sophisticated biological machine ever created. And like any machine, it needs oil to keep its parts running smoothly. For decades, we were advised that to be heart-healthy, we should avoid animal fats and instead use refined vegetable oils from those clear, golden plastic bottles. They looked so clean. So light. We believed we were choosing the best possible lubricant for our machine. But the truth is, the oil you're likely using is not a lubricant. It is a corrosive agent. Every time you heat it, you are not cooking. You are conducting a dangerous chemical reaction, creating compounds that are slowly rusting your body's machine from the inside out. This is not an exaggeration. This is a chemical fact. The oils I am referring to are the common refined vegetable oils, soybean oil, corn oil, canola oil, and sunflower oil. Their core problem lies in 2 words: omega-6. Our bodies need both omega-6 and omega-3, but in a balanced ratio, ideally 1:1. However, these oils contain a tremendous amount of omega-6, throwing this ratio in the modern diet horrifically out of balance, sometimes as high as 20:1. And this is what studies from organizations like the American Heart Association have had to continuously update and warn about. When the omega-6 ratio is too high, it promotes systemic inflammation. That fire of your arthritis isn't flaring up just because you're getting older, it's because you are constantly pouring fuel on it every single day. But the danger gets much worse when you heat these oils. The industrial refining process makes these oils extremely unstable. When heated, they oxidize and create toxic compounds called aldehydes. Scientists at major research centers have linked aldehydes to a host of serious health problems, from cardiovascular disease to neurodegeneration. You think you're making a healthy pan-seared fish, but the very oil you're using is creating toxins that coat that healthy food. It is a harsh and difficult truth to accept. So what should we cook with? The answer, once again, comes from wisdom that has been proven over thousands of years. Hero number 1, for salads, dressings, or drizzling over cooked food, is extra virgin olive oil. This is the liquid gold of the Mediterranean, rich in antioxidants and natural anti-inflammatory compounds. But what about when you need to cook at high heat, stir-fry, or sear? For this, you need a more stable oil. Your two best options are coconut oil and avocado oil. Their saturated fat structure allows them to withstand high temperatures without breaking down and creating toxic compounds. Make the change today. Remove those clear bottles of refined oil from your kitchen. See them as nothing more than industrial chemicals. And replace them with oils that truly nourish and protect your body's machine. This one small change will have a massive impact on your level of silent inflammation and your overall health. I know changing kitchen habits isn't always easy. I'd like to ask you, in your kitchen right now, what is your primary cooking oil? If it's a refined oil, soybean, canola, please comment with the number 9. If you have already switched to olive, coconut, or avocado oil, comment with the number 10. Your sharing helps me understand where we need to focus. And now, we will move to the final imposter. An enemy disguised as convenience and instant energy. It's in most of our hurried breakfasts. Let's uncover it together. Think of a busy morning. You need something fast, something convenient to start your day. You reach for a box of breakfast cereal or an energy bar. The packaging is covered in vibrant images and promises of added vitamins, high fiber, and all-day energy. It's so easy. So neat. It seems like the perfect solution for modern life. But I need you to look closer, beyond the colorful packaging. Because what you are holding is not, in the truest sense, food. It is an industrial product, engineered in a lab. The moment you hear the crunch of the cereal or the tear of the wrapper, that isn't the sound of a healthy breakfast. It is the sound of a convenient illusion, an illusion for which you are paying a very high price. Let's call them what the global scientific community calls them, ultra-processed foods, UPFs. This term isn't a trend. It's a rigorous scientific classification system called NOVA, developed by a team of researchers led by Dr. Carlos Monteiro at the University of São Paulo, Brazil. This system categorizes food based on the extent and purpose of its processing. And breakfast cereals, energy bars, and many other packaged snacks fall into Group 4, the most harmful category. Why? Consider a landmark study from the U.S. National Institutes of Health, NIH, published in 2019. For the first time in history, scientists conducted a tightly controlled randomized trial. They fed one group an ultra-processed diet and another group a diet of whole foods. Both diets were perfectly matched for calories, sugar, fat, and protein. The results shocked the world. The group eating ultra-processed foods automatically ate 500 more calories per day and gained significant weight in just 2 weeks. Meanwhile, the whole food group automatically lost weight. This proves the problem isn't just the nutrients on the label. The problem is the very structure of the product itself. Food engineers have precisely calculated the ratio of sugar, salt, and fat to create what's known as the bliss point. It is designed to completely bypass your brain's natural satiety signals, making it nearly impossible to stop eating. Furthermore, large-scale cohort studies, tracking tens of thousands of people for years and published in prestigious journals like the BMJ and JAMA Internal Medicine, have shown an undeniable link between high UPF consumption and an increased risk for a host of health disasters, from heart disease, diabetes, and obesity to cancer, and especially cognitive decline and depression in older adults. They are attacking both your physical and your mental well-being. The way out of this matrix of industrial food is a revolution in awareness. It's a decision to return to what is simple, true, and whole. The proven hero of breakfasts, confirmed by both generations of wisdom and modern science, is whole rolled oats. Not the instant kind in sugary packets. Take 5 minutes to cook them on the stove. The beta-glucan-soluble fiber within them is a true superhero, recognized by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, FDA, for its ability to lower cholesterol, and it is the preferred food for the trillions of good bacteria in your gut. And if you need something even faster, nothing beats the biological perfection of an egg. Boil a few in advance. Simply peeling one gives you the highest quality protein and choline, a vital nutrient for brain health that many of us are lacking. Or, simply a handful of nuts like almonds and walnuts, alongside a few berries. A no-cook, no-prep meal that is packed with real energy, fiber, healthy fats, and true micronutrients. You see, healthy eating isn't complicated. It doesn't require expensive products. It simply requires a conscious choice. To choose real food, instead of products that imitate food. So, we have completed our journey, unmasking the 5 traitors in the kitchen. Now, I want to ask you the final, and most important question, of the 5 topics we discussed today, what was the biggest discovery for you, the one that made you think the most? Please comment with the name of that food below: yogurt, bread, juice, cooking oil, or cereal. Every answer you share is a commitment to yourself. And in our next, most crucial segment, we will no longer talk about problems. We will talk about solutions. I will synthesize everything into a concrete action plan you can start tomorrow, to turn your kitchen from a minefield into a healing garden. Stay with me. After hearing all of that, I know you might be feeling a bit overwhelmed, perhaps even unsettled. That is a completely natural feeling. It's like turning on the lights in a dark room for the first time and truly seeing everything, the dirt and the dangers. But I want you to take a deep breath. Because this is not a moment of fear. This is a moment of power. This is when we stop looking at what went wrong and start building what will be right. This is when we transform our kitchen from a minefield into a healing garden. And I will show you how, in a surprisingly simple way. You don't need to remember everything. I have systematized it for you. Think of it like this: we have a black list and a gold list. The black list contains the 5 traitors we just unmasked: sugary yogurts, industrial whole wheat bread, bottled fruit juices, refined cooking oils, and breakfast cereals. These are the items we will gently say goodbye to. And the gold list contains the 5 heroes that will replace them: plain Greek yogurt, sourdough bread, whole fruits, olive or coconut oil, and slow-cooked oats or eggs. This is not a list of deprivation. This is a list of freedom. Freedom from unnecessary aches and pains. Freedom from constant fatigue. The freedom to live a full and independent life. And to turn this into action, I've created an incredibly simple 3-step plan. I call it Harold's Rebuilding Plan. Step 1, clean out. On your next trip to the grocery store, do not buy anything from the black list. And if you can, be brave enough to remove them from your kitchen today. A clean space creates a fresh start. Step 2, fill up. Fill your kitchen with the heroes from the gold list. Buy real food, foods that don't need a long list of ingredients to explain what they are. And step 3, the most important step, tomorrow's meal. Don't think about the whole week or month. Just think about a single meal, tomorrow's breakfast. Will you choose a warm bowl of oatmeal or a couple of boiled eggs? Start with one meal. Just one. To make it even easier for you, my team and I have spent time preparing a gift. It's the Safe Shopping Guide for Over 60s in a PDF format. It summarizes all of this, and you can save it to your phone or print it out to take with you to the store. The link for the free download is right in the description of this video. We have traveled a long road together today. I am grateful for your trust. Now, I just want to ask one final question. This 3-step action plan I've just outlined, do you feel it is simple and easy to follow? If you feel yes, please encourage me and our community by commenting with the word simple. If you still find it challenging, please let me know by commenting with the word challenging. Your feedback helps me know where I need to support you more. And in our final segment, we will talk about the promise of the next 90 days. A promise of change that you can see and feel. I want you to close your eyes for just a moment. Imagine 90 days from today. Just 90 days. The sun will rise, as it always does. The world will keep turning, as it always has. But one thing will be different. That thing is you. The you of 90 days from now. That person wakes up not to the groaning of their joints, but with a sense of ease. That person gets out of bed not with trembling legs, but with a steady stride. That person looks in the mirror and doesn't see fatigue, but sees clear eyes and a confident smile. This is not a miracle. It is the result of the choices you begin to make today. The journey we have taken together in this video is not just about eliminating a few foods. No. It is so much bigger than that. This is a quiet revolution that takes place in your kitchen. Every time you choose Greek yogurt over the sugary kind, it is an act of defiance against inflammation. Every time you toast a slice of sourdough instead of industrial bread, it is an act of reclaiming nutrition for your body. Every time you choose whole fruit, good oils, and real oatmeal, you are making a declaration. A declaration that you deserve to feel well. You deserve to have the energy to play with your children and grandchildren. You deserve to keep your independence to go grocery shopping, to work in your garden, and to live a full life on your terms. This is not a diet. This is an act of self-respect. And that is the greatest power that no one can ever take away from you. I have shared with you the knowledge and the tools that I have gathered over my entire career. The torch has now been passed to you. The question is no longer, what should I do, but rather, will I begin? Change doesn't start tomorrow or next week. It starts in your mind, right now. And I have one final request. If this video has ignited even a small spark of hope within you, if it has given you clarity you have been searching for, please do not keep it to yourself. Think of one person, a friend, a relative, someone you love who is also struggling, also in pain, tired. Please, share this video with them. Your simple act of sharing could be the very light they need to start their journey. That is how we build a stronger, more resilient community of healthy seniors together. Thank you for spending your valuable time with me today. I believe in you. I believe in the power that lies within your body, waiting to be reawakened. This is Harold, wishing you health, strength, and independence, today and always. Remember, it is never too late to start. And now, you know exactly how.